webcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon, everybody. Scott Allen here. We're going to get this started in about 30 seconds. We have some late arrivals. Well, good afternoon, everybody. If you're interested in easily accessing the development of ballots, task groups, document file management, and being able to submit and respond to NFRC ballots in an online and transparent environment, well, you should be glad, and we are glad that you're attending this call. Hi, I'm Scott Allen, NFRC's Director of Program Operations. And I want to thank you for attending NFRC's introduction to the new online file management and balloting tool provided by SpecBuilder ASTM. The NFRC board and membership challenged NFRC staff to investigate and provide a recommendation to meet the needs of our stakeholders, to provide a streamlined balloting process that progresses more rapidly than the current 2 meetings per year that our program offers. NFRC staff, led by Una Moneypenny, investigated multiple types of balloting tools and chose SpecBuilder, which aligns closely with our NFRC procedures. In fact, the SpecBuilder system offers additional benefits, such as a file management system for task groups, a repository of ballots, and a process that some of our NFRC members who are ASTM members will recognize. There are numerous benefits on the screen, and I want to highlight a few. This tool provides the important benefits of traceability and tracking discussions. The development of the ballots is online through the tool and reduces or eliminates the need to clog our email boxes with documents and the tracking of threads. The tool also provides a record of ballot discussion from the task group level up through the NFRC chain. The tool will track ballot responses, reducing the chance of losing valuable information when revising our documents. The tools also will provide improved transparency as members can view the ballots that are being considered. You can also see many other benefits listed here when you do access this training at your leisure. The reason for our time together today is to walk you through accessing the online tool, review the ballot process, explain the process to handle ballots between meetings, the online file management system, and how you can personalize your email settings. During the session, please feel free to use the question feature in the webinar dashboard, or you can wait until the end of the presentation when we will be happy to give you the opportunity to ask questions. This webinar is being recorded and will be available to all stakeholders for support. All SpecBuilder users are required to log into the NFRC community first, and then log into the SpecBuilder tool. Each user's SpecBuilder dashboard will only display sections based on your membership status. All members will be able to access the file management system and task groups. Since only NFRC members can respond to ballots, there will be a ballot section on their dashboard, which we will review in detail shortly. For NFRC stakeholders to take advantage of SpecBuilder's functionality, we're planning to use this tool to replace the group pages currently in the NFRC community. Under File Management, users will be able to access agendas, minutes, draft documents, and a sort of number of items, group discussions, and of course, ballots for members. Your staff session liaisons will begin the process of moving to the SpecBuilder tool by the end of the year, and we have not set a deadline when the process will be completed. We do encourage your support and appreciate your patience, since all of us will be learning how to effectively use this tool in the coming months. If you have any difficulties accessing SpecBuilder, please feel free to contact Jen Pageant, who is the primary administrator for the tool. The first step is to log on into the NFRC community. If you're having any difficulty logging into our community website, please contact Jessica Finn. She can help you with that process. Next, you're going to access the SpecBuilder login page by highlighting either the resources or the meeting and workshops menu. Then highlight ballots, and then click on the SpecBuilder electronic balloting link. This will bring you to the SpecBuilder login page. ASTM members will be able to use their ASTM login information. Please note, the ASTM login may be different than the NFRC community login. For non-ASTM members, your company email and last name will work. You will be then prompted to change your login information, which we highly recommend. So you can see here, here's the menu. You would highlight this, highlight that, and you can click here, and that will bring you into the login. A successful login will bring you to this user SpecBuilder dashboard. As displayed on the screen, you can see different sections for the user's dashboard. Under My Groups section, you will have the ability to access specific group information. For example, if you participate in a task group or work group, you can scroll through the list to access the group and then click the list name and you will access the group's page. You can see here, if you're in the RCBC task group, you would click and that would bring you to their page. If you're a member, a summary of the ballots section will be available. and this will be a whole list of all the ballots that are available. Another great benefit is the tracking of drafts and activity that has occurred in the SpecBuilder, which, as you can see, you have for your own, they each have their own section. To access any of the information, all you need to do is click on the specific item and you'll be forwarded to that web page. If your email preferences are set properly, a notification will be sent by the system to all eligible members when a ballot is posted. The system will allow any employee of a member company who has a profile in the community to view the group pages and ballots. However, it is important to remember each member company has only one vote. When you log into the SpecBuilder, your dashboard will display the status of ballots. If you have not voted for the ballot, a red "Not Voted" will be displayed, as you can see here. Now, this notification is for that user only, not for the entire member company. If there are multiple users from a member company, be sure to coordinate who will be the voting rep. When your vote is submitted, a green vote will be displayed. Now it is time to look how to access the ballot and vote. First, you want to click on the ballot link in the ballot section. So if this was active, you would click there. And you want to look at the ballot section, and then you can look at this right here, other item title. You want to click on testing the ballot, and that will give you the ability to download the ballot, select the vote button, and provide a comment when applicable. And then you can also add a file to your response and save the vote. So you would click here. You can vote affirmative or abstain. It can be as simple as selecting response and click on Save Vote. If you choose to submit a negative vote, you are required to provide a comment per the NFRC 710 requirements. Regardless of your vote, you may provide a comment or even upload a file. To add a file, you will select the Add Vote button, File button. When you click the Add Vote button, the process to select and add the file is displayed. When you select the Save Vote button, you will be forwarded to the first you would put in a comment. You could put in Add File Description, that's optional. You can use a drag drop feature here, or you can click and this will bring up that normal browse feature method, and you can select and place the file in there, and then you can save, hit the Save Vote button, and that's how you can submit a negative ballot and actually upload a file. If you do not want to have a file, you can actually remove the vote file as well. As discussed earlier, the challenge presented to staff was not only to provide a streamlined process, but also a method to progress through the ballots rapidly than the current 2 meetings per year. And one other thing, you will fall to a summary page after you do vote, which is nice. You'll see that it's voted. And you do have the option until the deadline passes to change your ballot vote. So you could go back and go through the same process again. So we want to get through the process of trying to get these ballots done more quickly than twice a year. So in addition to the online balloting, another change is on the horizon. The ability for membership to resolve ballots between the regular face-to-face meetings. To expedite the resolution of ballots, subcommittees and committees will have the option to meet virtually. The online balloting process and the resolving ballots in a virtual setting will enable stakeholders to immediately continue working on ballots, resubmit for consideration to membership, and possibly resolve the ballot prior to the next face-to-face meeting. All the same meeting requirements will apply to the virtual meetings, such as 1 vote per member company, attendance requirement for rostered committees, of course, our conduct guidelines and quorum requirements. The ability to host virtual meetings between the fall and spring meetings will be determined in accordance with the requirements set forth in the NFRC 710 Operation Manual. Another feature of the SpecBuilder tool is the document file management system, which offers several options for all stakeholders to maintain consistency within the program and between the groups. For the dashboard, you can select a specific group under My Group section. This will bring you to Group's homepage, where you can work on document drafts, initiate discussions, and download group documents such as agendas, notes, and other working documents. Under the Drafts tab, which is here, only staff liaisons will be able to upload drafts of the files to the task group that are working on inside this folder. This is to ensure that the correct file is available for the group to use. All group members can download those documents. To download a draft, if there was a draft on this page, you would select the hyperlink underneath that title, name, and file, and you would save the file. It's that simple. When you access the Discussion tab, all group members can initiate discussion upload files, and reply to discussions. And staff liaison will moderate these discussions. The process is simple to create a discussion. You click on the new discussion button, and on the next page you can give the discussion a title, write a comment, and the ability to upload a document. Replying to a specific discussion is just as simple. You click on the reply button and type in your comment, and click the submit reply button. If you ever reply to a blog, you'll understand the process. The File tab is a location that stores notes, minutes, agendas, and other relevant files. Staff liaisons will create folders for specific topics and upload the files accordingly, and will keep the library up to date. And it's very simple. You can click here and you would be able to download, say, file minutes and just the normal processes. The intent of investing in this tool is to create a collaborative and efficient environment for all NFRC stakeholders. Depending on how you wish to engage with the NFRC groups, the tool provides each member the ability to specify email notification settings. To access these options, click on the email settings located at the top right of your dashboard. The next screen will display a series of topics for email notifications where you can opt in or opt out. There is a hierarchy to the email notification settings at a high level, a detail level, and when you receive the notifications. The high level settings allow you to receive an email notification when any group is created or edited. The detail level settings allow you to determine if you'd like to receive a notification for a new discussion, or a reply to a decision, or a discussion, or a new draft, or if a file is submitted to one of your groups. And this is if it's within your group. You can also choose to receive the notification in real time or in a batch, and choose a specific interval. It is important to understand that limiting the notification can negatively affect your participation, especially if you choose a monthly notification interval. At a monthly interval, there is the potential to miss a ballot notification and the deadline for submitting a vote, which is open for 20 days. NFRC will continue to send announcements via our website and NFRC Update. However, the SPEC tool will be NFRC's primary source for providing information. The final part of this session is a list of resources to assist you with navigating through the SpecBuilder tool and processes. The first link will send you to the SpecBuilder ballot webpage. Do remember, you need to be logged into the NFRC community to access the NFRC SpecBuilder login page. We've also provided you a link to an FAQ page about SpecBuilder. The FAQ page may have more details and other topics that were not covered in this training. A URL link for this training, which you can see up here, will be made available in the chat of the webinar, in a follow-up email, and on the FAQ page. A link to a recording of this training will also be available on the SpecBuilder FAQ page. Now, please feel free to contact and direct any questions or issues regarding the SpecBuilder tool to Jen Padgett, who is our primary administrator for the tool. And finally, any issues with logging in, or if interested in obtaining member profile for the community, please contact Jessica Finn, our membership manager. And we would like to thank you for your time today, and please use the raise hand feature if you have any questions or comments. We'll be happy to unmute you and to provide you the opportunity to ask a question. And please remember that we're in a webinar, so you will have a specific PIN number to be heard. And with that, I open it up to the floor and also open it up to my colleagues who may have some questions. doing with any questions, any hand raises? Do we see any questions?
Hi, Scott. It's Jen. I don't see any questions.
Oh, that's good. Anybody have any comments or questions? You can raise your hand. We'll unmute you. All right. Wow. Well, great. Looks like we passed with flying colors. All right. Well, thank you for your time, everybody. And please feel free to reach out to any one of us regarding the tool. You can definitely go to Jen, who will help you out, and then Jessica, our membership manager with the community. With that said, you should look forward to an email coming out with the links and information about the training. And thank you for your time, and have a great day.